hidden out here, Nick?
Joan's stuff. Left her old toys behind.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Well...
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Pictures. Nick with hunter friends.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Who knows?
Joan always liked bugs. Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Graduation photo. Kathy and Nick met and fell in love during the last semester at college in Connecticut. It was one of those midweek parties Nick used to drag you along to. That time you went to get drinks, and when you returned, you found Nick talking to a girl in a corner. You didn't even look at her, just handed Nick his beer. And there was a second when you almost swept him away, back into the crowd, back to his life. Anyway, from a wedding and a baby and a job in Basswood. But Kathy had already grabbed his arm and smiled and talked at him. It was you who got swept away in the crowd. Still, in that second there was everything Kathy would always hold against you. Do you think it was jealousy? Or was it a bitterness that you didn't save her either from her future life? It was love at first sight, she told everyone. She meant it. He did too. It wasn't anybody's fault that they were wrong. Well, well. Hunting trophy. Not something Nick would have done back then. Fishing rods.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate.
Well, locker. Has everything Nick wanted to keep away from Joan.
Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Tableway. Cleaned in the last few weeks. Nick came here recently.
No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Oh, seems right.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Growth chart. The evolution of Joan Waldron. One notch at a time.
Man, Bug certainly grew up faster than I realized. But she still has a long way to go.
Weapons.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up.
Note. What's that note? What? What?
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Caterpillar? I mean, on the drawing was a caterpillar, yeah. That's, oh my goodness, I feel like I have to write that down. I do have a suspicion that that is a code we need to remember. Like, those are the colors in which direction they go, and then we have to go like the numbers that colors are on the caterpillar on Joan's drawing. So yeah. So we have obviously. Yellow. Up. Red. Right. Blue. Left. Green. Green. Down. Okay. Quite cool. Okay. Calendar. There's the calendar. D wants to talk. Okay.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Drugs.
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Weird journal article.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Oh, we should probably go there then, right? One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks by Anna Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed. About the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of his cold. This is the 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. And one after that, he attempted to rob his partner's home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. It's not like I wanted to hurt them. I just needed money, and I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was something was some crap that I could sell. That caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass. Beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed that whooping. I still need a whooping. Oops. Lionel Branham, 52, with crying eyes, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is one that owes the land and sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place is called The Cove. When the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crimes made them fall into the patterns of desperate people often fall into, and Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they followed 2 rules: no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick a lot of people out over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but has a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, and a history of violent offenses. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out here. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying to not hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to kneel over at any moment. Yet he's got also a depth to him that's striking. I was sober for half a year once. I can't remember the first time I drank. Broke into a man's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains. Yet that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life, with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head at as he finishes up. She let me stay, he says. I asked him how he knows she'd have come over and told me to get out right then. He answers, it's true. Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to, she tells me after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path of mistakes come in lots of forms. Some of them pretty invisible unless you look for it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries, get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help them, they just fall back over. The Cove gives me hope. Isn't the Cove also where the bartender's sister is at?
All right.
Or am
I
I
went
wrong?
through everything here.
I kinda thought that's where she's at right now. Wait a second. Maybe we can see that over here. Like Celeste, I think it was Celeste who's there. Huh? And not written over there. Also not right here, but I feel like it was said that she's there, right? But who am I to judge?
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down?
Wheel. And?
Next note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Okay. Yeah, we do have red, green, blue, red, yellow. Beautiful. We just now have to find out where we are using that. Inspect. Oh look, there is something we can use that on.
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Can I open it? Unlock. Red is right. Green is down. Then it's blue. Blue is left. Red is right. And yellow is up.
Let's see what we have.
Perfect. Okay, we got cash.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Drug sample.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Let's have a look at those files. Richard Steinfeld. Richard, early 30s. Twitchy even when sober. high-strung and obviously disliked by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks, or as dumb as he acts? Still hard to say. Both. Still using? Yes. Who's the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kyla, Dickie? Richard is Dickie, it's a nickname. Okay. D like Dickie could be a thing. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Found out who his supplier is. Wait, Richard? Like this one right here is Dickie, okay. Then Tyler? Tyler Gilliam, mid-20s. Sees himself as the Cove's protector, very defensive of Lynette. Tyler's interview with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad in fact that I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited the Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, been in and out of jail for most of his life, usually for assault. Don't antagonize. Clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Keeps asking about Anna. Into cooking. It's not him. Like, we got Dickie going on right there. Yeah. JR. Interviewed by Anna but didn't make it into the article. Late 30s. Not personable. Ex-minor. JR has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood, a miner. After the mine closed, he was arrested for drug possession. Staying at the Cove now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go. Keeps to himself, trying to get clean, but it's an ongoing process. From the Midwest, Michigan. Took up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. JR stands for Justin Reynolds. Collects hubcaps. Has a Winchester in his truck. Used to living in his truck. Rolls his own cigarettes. Taught me how. Still uses occasionally. Loves camo. It is absolutely him. And I mean, also, we got drugs right there from D. This is Dickie, you know. We chose him.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Yes.
So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant. Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Told you we probably have to go there. Anna, Bess finally left. Did you find anything at the fishing spot? Yes. Do you know where the Cove is? It's a little commune thing on the outskirts of town. Not big on outsiders. Let's go. I need you to take me there. Let's go there. And he's just, leaving everything there. I think that's weird.